And this one retails at like $18-19, like close to 20 bucks. And I was like, do I really want to spend 20 bucks on a hairbrush? Like, hello. No, thank you. What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Nesianni back in the episode, and you're watching my channel. So without further ado, let's just hop right into this video. So today we're going to be talking about the Easy Detangler, and I got this detangle brush. Or no, no, it's not the Easy Detangle. The Tangle Teezer. We're going to be talking about the Tangle Teezer. I got this brush from Ulta, and I got it for 80% of the retail price because when I bought it, Ulta was doing a promotional sale and was offering 20% off eligible item. Because these brushes were purchased from Ulta, Ulta does allow a 60-day return window. So I decided to make a video of my own and buy both brushes and tell you which one is the best size for type 4 hair. Here are the brushes. I got one in pink and one in purple. This is a smaller one, as you can tell, and I think it retails for about like $14. I'll put the retail price either in the description box or somewhere on the screen. And this one retails at like $18-19, like close to 20 bucks. And I was like, do I really want to spend 20 bucks on a hairbrush? Like, hello. No, thank you. I ended up spending about 10 bucks on this brush and then 15 bucks on this brush with the discount. The first thing I noticed, like all the other videos that I watched on the Tangle Teezer, is that you have to work in small sections. I tried using this brush on my wet hair, and let me tell you, that was a nightmare. My hair likes to be detangled by these brushes when it is literally dry but damp. I don't know if like when it's moisturized, not wet, but when it's moisturized, that's when I like to use this brush to detangle. Since I got this brush in a powder pink, I can see the padding or the bedding of the brush a lot better. So if the brush is dirty, if there's little grimy things that are caught up in there, the fact that this is so light will allow me to be able to see whether or not there's grime or dirt in there a lot easier. This one is a darker color, and I love purple, but when I used this brush, when it got dirty, it was very hard for me to like kind of tell. Like I had to look closely. I'm like, oh my gosh, there is dirt in here, let me clean it. Now that we have gotten that out the way, I'm also going to be telling you guys how I clean these brushes, because it was very annoying. When I first started using the brush, it didn't come across my mind that it would get dirty very fast and that I would actually have to clean it. I'm so used to using wide tooth combs, and so like it's just a rinse and that's it. However, with these brushes, it's a lot more tricky to clean it. The first thing I do is I get a rat tail comb. If there's any like excess hair that is trapped in the brush, I will use the rat tail comb to kind of like comb through it and just get all that excess hair out. Once I've done that, I will take a shampoo. Let's just pretend this is a shampoo. I'll take a shampoo, spray it, and then I will take a hard bristle brush like this and just scrub all the grime out under some hot water. And it takes about like 2 to 3 minutes to clean. If you guys are worried about cleanup time or whether or not you can clean it, it's possible. This brush is already used, but look how like clean it is. I got it so dirty because I was using it on dirty hair before I washed it. So that's just for the cleanup process if you're interested in how to clean up these brushes. I also don't mind using this brush because I don't use it on my hair since it's so hard and rigid. Like, I don't like that. If you don't want to use a regular brush, or if you don't want to ruin a regular brush, I would suggest just using like a toothbrush that you don't use anymore on your mouth. Another thing I would like to point out is that if you have looser textured hair, if your hair is straight, you might be able to maximize on the added surface area of these detangling brush, because I can only imagine that you'd be able to fit more hair through the brush instead of working in the small sections that I have to work in because my hair is so thick and coarse. I can only imagine. I'm just using this based on what I've experienced. I have to work in such small sections, otherwise it's gonna be a shedding and breakage nightmare. However, if you have looser textured hair, or if your hair is straight, you might be able to benefit a lot more from having a wider brush. But since I personally have to use smaller sections like I've iterated throughout this whole entire video, I've just opted to just use a small one, and it's pink, like my favorite color. So I would also like to say that if you're used to having the small Tangle teaser, I don't think it warrants or it's worth it to just get one that's the ultimate detangler, is what I'm saying, because you're already used to having a small brush in your hand, and using this is already an elevated experience. If you desire a bigger brush with a slightly longer handle and a wider paddle, then it's for you. The bristles, they look about the same length to me, so I just feel like this is just more surface area and more handle, but it might not be that much of a difference. If you have coarse and thick hair like I do, and you're gonna have to use small sections regardless, my inference is that there's no point of spending an extra $8 or $9 on the bigger version if the smaller version is detangling the same amount of hair at the same amount of time. This one does the job just fine. Because my hair is so coarse, I couldn't really get the use that I wanted to get out of the larger size brush. When I bought this brush, my hypothesis was, if I buy the larger brush, then I'll be able to detangle larger sections. However, since this brush works better in smaller sections, I ended up using smaller sections to detangle my hair anyway. So with that information, I came to the conclusion that if I'm going to be using smaller sections, I might as well use the smaller brush. I'm using the same sections that I would have used on the smaller brush anyway, so I can't justify spending an extra $5 or $10 on a bigger brush if I'm not going to maximize its surface area use. I hope I'm making sense here, but that's essentially what I've came to the conclusion. This is a very short video because it's very straight to the point, cut and dry. I mean, how am I going to stretch this over 5 minutes about brushes? Well, with bloopers. I'm tired of you in the background.
I got some costume in my mouth, I costume, and then I looked at you, and then you stared at me. That's how it happened. Don't make any assumptions in your head, okay? Jeez, I'll unload your video.
What is up, you?
What's wrong with you?
It's hard for me to do it with you there. Alright, I'm gonna try my best. What is up, you? Stop it. Just stop. Stop. Alright, hold on. Stop! Why are you smiling? I'm trying to do the video. And
go ahead.
no, but now that you're at the corner to screw your eye like a slither of your eye. I do know what I want. I think that pretty much concludes this video. If you made this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to not try to fit into a box but custom make your own. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and peace out. I'm out. Also, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that I've received lately on my channel. So many of you guys have decided to subscribe to my channel, and I'm just mind blown about the amount of support that I have received on my channel in the past couple of weeks and the past few months. Like, it's been really nice to just like, I don't know, like, it's just like, whoa, like, people are watching the video. And I just want to say thank you guys so much.